Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero, and I want to ask you a question. What are you waiting for? Are you a person who's waiting to meet the right person? That person coming in on a white, shiny horse, that Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect, her to come in a beautiful dress and sway you and compliment you? Are you a person who's waiting to have the most perfect job, the most perfect project, somebody to recognize your skills and abilities and to give you that dream position? Are you waiting for this perfect image, vision? What's wrong with you? Let me tell you a story. I just got back from the store, the grocery store. And when I was there was a woman repacking the shelves who I talk to whenever I see her in the grocery store, whether it's at the cash register, it doesn't matter. And I joked with her, and she didn't respond. So I let it go. Her colleague said, there's a man standing behind you. And she says, yes, I know he's there. And she walks away, kind of irritated. And I thought to myself, why are you irritated? Here's someone who went out of their way to try to put a smile on your face, to take a moment of restocking shelves and turn it into a communication, to a dialogue, to an interaction with a human being, someone who's actually starting off the whole discussion with a smile. And you decide to ignore this person and get really pissed off and give dirty looks as he leaves the store. I started thinking, what is it that's inside our head? We all have a vision of someone, of the perfect day, the perfect moment, the perfect person, the perfect job. And if life doesn't come in that perfect picture, we're annoyed. We're upset. We think maybe if it's a person, that person's harassing us. We think maybe that person is belittling us or making fun of us or doesn't recognize us or doesn't appreciate us. And isn't that only because this fantasy picture that you have in your head is not being met in that one moment? So if all the possibilities in all of creation does not have that one that matches the thing in your head, that's a negative moment. Again, I have to ask you, if you know what I'm talking about, why are you doing that to yourself? I have never heard of anyone sharing a story, an experience, a life experience, that someone came on a horse, a white shiny horse, to rescue them, and they married them, or they got engaged, or they rode off into the sunset. I've never heard of it. It doesn't happen. There are no perfect moments. There are no shining horses. There are no people who come to your damn rescue. You come to your rescue. And the way you rescue yourself is by saying, in every moment I live, I'm open for love. But we're so caught up inside our heads with this false moment. Moment is what you see in front of you, is what you feel in front of you. Life is that very next moment that has not happened. That's life. What is about to happen to you, what you're about to experience is life, and you control that. You control whether or not the person behind you, in front of you, beside you, above you, below you, or no one at all around you loves you, or you appreciate them, or you enjoy their company. It's your decision. If you're open in that moment to allow those people to come into your life, to allow their energy to come into your life, then you know what? That's the equivalent of the white shining horse and the person coming to save you. I don't get how upset everyone is. Mentally, everyone's pissed off inside their head. They're disappointed. Maybe not pissed off, but disappointed in where they are, what they feel, what they see, their situation, their income, their marriage, their relationship, their lack of relationship, their weight, their no weight, their clothing. Everybody's disappointed, and it's all because we have a fake picture inside our head. And what we need to do is open up our damn eyes and stop living inside our head, look outside our head, and see all the wonderful people around us and create amazing moments. This poor woman, she's stacking shelves in the grocery store, which is not the worst thing in the world. But if someone comes up to you and is nice to you and says hi and jokes with you, and that's a negative moment, she's not the only one. She's not the only one. Are you one of those people? I think with all the things we have happening in the world today, we get rid of a lot of it if we just start loving and appreciating everybody and stop thinking everybody's out there to sexually harass you or take advantage of you or manipulate you, and just appreciate people being people. Being on the train, the subway, the bus, walking down the street, smiling at somebody, all these little values have been forgotten, and we all think negative. The media has won in turning our minds into crap, into negativity. We have forgotten the values that we learned in the kindergarten, in the playground, in the sand, in the dirt, when we were children, when everyone was a new friend. And we've taken this negativity into our job, into our marriage, into our relationship, into our new apartment, into our new house, into our new dorm, into our new project, into our private moments. And we're destroying ourselves. I ran into a neighbor. My neighbor only talks about money, only does things to really see how much money they have. It's all about money. We have never gotten along. Never had a conversation with them. Tried it once when they came and I agreed to greet them. They told me about how much money they have, how much money they spent on buying the house. All about money. Ran into her. She gave me the dirtiest look possible because I refused to accept her bullshit reality. And it makes her uncomfortable. She deserves to be uncomfortable. If you get upset with people who don't agree with your picture of reality, then you deserve to be uncomfortable. Reality is right in front of you, but don't judge it. Allow it to step in. Allow it to be. Allow that person to have red hair, blue hair, green hair. Allow that person to be short, tall, fat, skinny. Allow that person to be quiet, introvert, extrovert. Allow that person to speak a different language. Allow that person to be whoever it is, because whatever that person is and whoever that person brings to you, that's a gift to you. That's a difference. That is something amazing that brings life and makes it full. But you have inside your head this damn perfect picture that everybody has to fit. And you are the cause of it. You're the cause of your unhappiness. I'm looking at people and they're so unhappy and they don't realize it is their own fault. Stop judging, because you would hate to know if people were judging you. You don't want people judging you, do you? Do you want people to judge you? No. So why are you judging everyone? How come your day's not full of people talking to you, interacting with you, smiling with you, nodding to you when they walk by you? The reason is you. Do you give off this energy of approach me, talk to me, I am welcoming? If you don't give off that energy, nothing's going to happen. And you're left with you. Your mind, your thoughts, your misery. Step out of your head. Go forth and spread beauty and light. Life is unwritten. Is what you do, is what you think, and then the next moment happens and there's life. Everything that you're pissed off about can be forgotten, and you can have the most wonderful existence, the most wonderful experiences just by forgetting it all in the very next moment. The next moment is 1 second later. You're open, you're happy, you're appreciative, you are grateful. Those characteristics are so strong and everybody picks up on that energy. And you have a new life. You literally have a new life a second later. Stop judging yourself. And bring love into your life by allowing others to love you. Please. It breaks my heart to see so many people so unhappy, so discontented. The reason why you are where you are is because that's all you think of who you are. Be open. Allow love to flow. Allow a stranger to see you. Allow yourself to see a stranger. Don't turn your head. Don't turn your eyes. Just smile. Like we used to do. And then wonderful moments happen. Wonderful relationships happen. Wonderful opportunities happen. And then a wonderful life happens. I'm Thomas Anglero. I love you. I truly do. But you must allow me to love you. You must allow you to love others. And if you're afraid of being hurt is part of life. Things are going to happen to you and you have no control. So let that go. You have no control over what has happened to you and what's going to happen to you. But isn't it beautiful that something is going to happen to you? The worst thing is nothing happens to you. Choose openness. Take the risk. Allow yourself to be loved. Until next time. Thank you for listening to that episode. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website at anglero.com. And you can also subscribe to the newsletter. Or you can find me anywhere on social media with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you very soon.